Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of One Person's Take. I can't believe I'm doing another one of these. Didn't really think I would. I try it once, see how it went, and it went okay. I actually enjoyed myself. So, getting right into it. Got a question for you. How many times have you been asked, why do you like video games? Alright, because for me, I've been asked that quite a bit. And I kind of assume that everyone else kind of gets that the same way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the people I'm around. Who knows? But assuming that you have been asked that a lot, second question. How many times you've heard that question and it wasn't really a genuine question, but more like a slick way to insult you? The same sort of way that somebody would be like, why are you ugly? You know, it's that sort of feeling, right? Because that also happens to me a lot. And I figured I might as well take this opportunity just to answer the question. And I thought no better way to do that than play one of my favorite games from my favorite game publisher, designer, company, whatever you want to call them, Supergiant Games. And this game is called Transistor. It's absolutely one of my favorites. So, but I haven't played in a long time, so this might not go well. I don't even remember where I'm at with this. This is probably my second time going through. Ooh, patio seating.
I was just thinking about the first time we went to the canals.
Aw, how sweet. So yeah, like I said, I want to answer. Okay, get out of the patio. I wanted to answer that question because I have.
Get on in.
Yeah, all right. Don't rush me.
Coast is clear.
So I have two responses to this. I have the response. I have the response that I give people like on a whim, and it's usually something along the lines of you know, oh, I like graphics and I like the gameplay and it's fun, and have you ever ripped someone's head off and with their spine and you throw it, really dumb superficial responses, and that usually works in the situation where it's like you tell them that and it's kind of over because because those are the responses that those people expect.
All because of you.
And which is fine.
More, huh?
And well, yeah, my God, I do not remember how to play this game, which is sad because it is one of my favorites. Oh, that's right, those things. But the truth is, like, that's not really like why I like games, you know, because as you can see here, like, this game is not really all that technically advanced, you know. It's really pretty, don't get me wrong. I think it's a really pretty game, but it's not exactly, you know, it's not Doom. It's, you know, it's not Crisis. You know, it's not one of those kind of games. But anyways, what I'm trying to get is that the real answer comes down to, oh my God, what it really comes down to is it comes down to how I view life in general. And the big thing for me about life is I see life as...
Still with me.
Oh my God, leave me alone, leave me alone. Like, I see life as a series of small victories and small defeats, which, to be honest, isn't unique. There's a lot of people who see life that, and in fact, I think probably a majority of people probably see life the same way, and that's fine. I'm not looking to be unique. Oh, jeez. The thing about it, though, is when you see life like that, you can't really... How do I say this? You can't... You usually don't see the results of these small victories or defeats until they've piled up so high that you can't possibly ignore it.
Head on in.
You know, like, you finish your homework on time every single time you get some. And...
How many good drinking joints here?
But you don't really see
Seaside.
the results of that until you get your grades at the end. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Is
All shut down.
it takes a bit for anything to ever materialize out of your efforts. And
More, huh?
And the difference is, with video games, you kind of get an instant gratification. I mean, some games are more advanced than others, and it takes a while. You know, something like maybe like a Final Fantasy or like Civ. Like those kind of games, yeah, it takes a while before you actually see fruits of your labors. But for the most part, I think that you get a sort of instant feedback in games that you just don't get in real life. And more so, you get... the scope of your victories are far greater. And don't get me wrong, like, I think everyone should strive in their life to succeed regardless of what they perceive as the rewards. The difference is, like, with video games, like, if I play something like Call of Duty, alright? Everyone knows Call of Duty. You play through the story, and you beat a level. Not really that big of a deal. It's a small victory, right? You spent 20-30 minutes, you beat a level, you move on. The difference being is that once you've done that, in the world of the video game, or the story, you save the damn world, right? You kill the evil ultranationalist, you save a princess, you whatever, bring about a revolution, you find an ancient scroll that kills a dragon that's gonna eat your grandma.
This is what the Camerata want our town to be.
And there's something really,
I'll miss this place.
really gratifying, right? About, you start to see those credits roll at the end of a game after you've gone through the whole thing, and you watch the big bad go up in flames, and he makes some stupid monologue where it's like, oh, I was the good guy the whole time, you just don't understand. Bah. It's all the same thing, but you save the world at the end, and you can feel,
get him through here.
You feel good about yourself at the end of it, you know, and it's in a way that doesn't really happen a lot, even when your small victories in the real world add up. It just, because you don't have that instant recall of the things you did to get there. You know, you graduate high school or you graduate college, you get that moment where it's, yeah, this is great.
Hope this works.
But you don't think about all the, like, the
Next stop.
stupid assignments or the essays that you had to do along the way. You just have the result. Because those essays and those homework assignments happen so far away that they're just not available, you know? It's for recall. And but like this like this game here, right? I think I beat, oh god, man, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm pretty sure I beat this the first time. I think it took me all of 8 hours total of gameplay, and that was over maybe 2 days. I could remember what it was like to get into like some rough moments with this game and have to change up my play style and rework my strategies in order to succeed. And I had like a roadmap to my success in a way that you just don't get in the real world. And look, I'm not gonna say that being a video game will ever be more satisfying or life-changing than, you know, those big moments in your life, you know, getting married, having kids, all that sort of stuff. But what I'm saying is that when you play a game, you get the endorphins of succeeding in such a visceral and quick way that it's really hard to get that anywhere else other than like illegal narcotics. Don't do drugs, kids. All right, that's not what I'm saying. All right, and I know, what was it, the CDC just classified a new gaming addiction or something like that. I haven't really looked much into it. It might be bullshit. And I guess at the end of this, what I just want to say is,
They got all the way up here.
people are going to, like any hobby, people are going to probably give you shit for it if they're not involved themselves. And which is fine, because let's be fair, geeks are just as bad at this than anyone else. And in fact, sometimes they could be worse. Like, I mean, have you seen what Facebook and Twitter looks like when the Super Bowl comes on? You know, everyone feels real clever putting that meme of Julie Andrews from The Sound of Music, like, this is me not giving a shit about the Super Bowl, ha 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 ha. You know, so don't think that as geeks you guys are immune from this. But what I'm saying is, you most likely have experienced people giving you shit about your hobby, and it's gonna happen. But just know that while they might be giving you shit about your hobby, you can go and find solace in it and feel like you won the day because you beat your game, right? And don't enjoy it. Enjoy those moments. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy a victory here. I probably won't. But I think that will do it for this episode. Like I said, I wanted these short. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna be the annoying one this time. Why do you like video games? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. I really would. But until next time, have a good one, and love your damn games and enjoy your victories.